going on, y'all? It's your boy Patrick Michael Strange. This is the NRW, and this is my new review for Men in Black International, the latest film in the Men in Black franchise, featuring Chris Hemsworth and my girl Tessa Thompson. But before I get into my review, let's throw it to the trailer. If you haven't seen the trailer, which you would be living under a rock, if you haven't seen it by now, here is it to get you familiar, and then I'll come back with my review of the film. Here we go.
Come on. World's not going to save itself.
I'm driving.
We are a rumor. Recognizable only as déjà vu and dismissed just as quickly. We are the best kept secret in the universe.
I know. I want in. You erased my parents' memories, but you didn't get mine. It took me 20 years to find you. How many people can say that? I found you, which makes me perfect for this job.
Agent M, we may have a problem in London.
The dance that you're doing is dumb. How to do it where you're from. You know it don't start so.
Welcome in.
That's how to do it where you're from.
You will be with Agent H.
MIB, you Carillion scum. And FYI, your little club here sucks.
Come on. World's not going to save itself.
I'm driving. That really should be here.
Oh, not this country.
I'm so faded, no exaggeration.
Joey?
I thought that we were here.
We are.
Step on it, would you, Freddy? You go to H.
The way I make it drop down like an animated.
What happened here?
What do you think happened? We got our asses kicked.
Sorry.
Wait, are you a queen?
Indeed, she is.
I pledge loyalty eternal to you.
No, I'm not interested.
Too late. I already pledged the loyalty. I wish you'd said no before.
We've never faced a threat like the Hive. They can take the form of anyone,
I haven't seen that before.
even our own agents.
Do we have a plan?
You know, sometimes you have to trust your gut.
Men in Black has been compromised and trusts no one.
The dance that you're doing is dumb.
We protect the Earth.
How to do it where you're from.
And that means everyone and everything on it.
Yeah, baby!
We are the Men in Black. The men and women in black.
Yeah, ha. Perfectly done.
Are you suggesting that we try the most powerful weapon in the galaxy for fun?
Do it.
Press the button. Turn it up a few.
All right, that's the trailer. Men in Black is a comic book. It was a Malibu comic. Malibu was a publishing line back in the day. I'm an old comics head, so I'm very familiar with the Malibu franchise. They later became Image Comics and everything like that. I know you're familiar with Image Comics, but yeah, Malibu was a comic book publishing company, and they came out with this series called Men in Black that then got adapted by Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. There were 3 Men in Black films before this Men in Black International film. It was a good franchise. It was fun. I think the most memorable thing for me was the Men in Black song that Will Smith dropped, that everybody was dancing to back in the day. I know I was feeling that song back in the day. But it was a good franchise. It was you know, popcorn fun entertainment. I'm a big alien guy. I love like ancient aliens and everything on the History Channel. I believe in UFOs and everything. So it was kind of a cool concept, and the whole Men in Black concept, because that was a thing as well, coming out of the 60s, and flying saucers, that these men would just show up and, you know, try to get everything they could, the information from you about what you saw, but were they really for the government, or are they really aliens? Anyway, so the Malibu publishing line created a comic book line, and that then got adapted into movies with Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, which were fun, and it gave us a great song, the Men in Black song. So yeah, so they've now decided to revamp it. I wouldn't say revamp it because the existing characters, and actually before I get into that, hashtag spoilers. You know, we've been doing these reviews and we just can't help but spoil the film. So if you haven't seen the film, or if this is helping you to decide, I'm going to spoil it for you. So you may want to tune off, but I'm going to just break it down. If you're okay with it, then, keep watching. So, yeah, there was the Men in Black franchise before, and now we have Men in Black International to just kind of reignite that franchise. And we have it opening. I'm going to kind of give you a breakdown of what I remember, and I'm going to let you know right now, it's like 2 in the morning. I should be sleeping, but I just wanted to get my thoughts on the camera to have this for our channel. So it opens up in Paris 2016. We have Chris Hemsworth, Agent H, and Liam Neeson plays his partner. They're arriving at the Eiffel Tower because apparently the Eiffel Tower is kind of like this gateway portal type area for the rest of the universe and for the aliens to come here. There's an alien by the name of the Hive that are coming, and they're like the greatest threat to the universe. So they're there to stop them, and on their way there at the Eiffel Tower, because it's a place of love, Paris. People like to propose at the Eiffel Tower. They run into a couple that are there. Dude's trying to propose, and they're like, you got to get out of here because something's happening. And so they mind wipe them. They go down in the elevator, and Chris Hemsworth and Liam Neeson get their guns ready to stop the alien. But as they're getting ready to blast away, Chris Hemsworth gets knocked down on top of the elevator. So he has to mind wipe the people on the elevator again. He makes his way back up, and they're getting ready to fight. And then it cuts from there, and we're left hanging. So it kind of opens up introducing us to Liam Hemsworth and Liam Neeson, not Chris Hemsworth's brother, Liam Hemsworth, but Chris Hemsworth and Liam Neeson introducing them. We then go back 20 years, 1986 in Brooklyn, New York. We get introduced to Tessa Thompson's character. There's a young girl that plays her, and she's with her parents. She's put to bed. Her parents get a knock at the door, and it's the Men in Black, and they're asked to come outside. Well, actually, before that happens, the father, they're kind of chilling, watching TV. The father hears some rustling. He goes to see what's going on. It's an alien, so goes back, tells the wife. And they're like, we got it. I don't know what to do. It's an alien. What am I going to do against an alien, with my golf club? And then all of a sudden they get a knocking at the door as the wife says, we should call the police. And they're like, oh, 5-0 already here. They go outside. It's the Men in Black. And they're like, you didn't really see that. That was an alien. But, boom, boom. They mind wipe them. The daughter, Molly, sees it from her bedroom window. And so basically sees her parents get mind wiped. So she's like, what's up with that? But then at the same time, her attention is taken up by a little baby alien, a very cute looking blue furish alien with some purple hints. Very cute. Gets her attention. They become like quick friends because she kind of recognizes that the alien's trying to escape from these scary men and helps the baby alien escape. And that's it. So there's that initial connection with the baby alien and Molly seeing her parents get mind wiped. Fast forward back to present time, 20 years. We are back with Chris Hemsworth's character. He's in London trying to stop this like smuggling ring, and cool little fight scene there with a snake, three-headed snake alien and some other aliens. They're playing pool. He's trying to, stop these bad guys. Fight scene ensues there. Chris Hemsworth's character gets bit by that snake, and he has moments to die. The head smuggling alien is the last one left. And it's like, ha ha ha, I'm the only one with a cure, and you're not going to get it. And so Chris Hemsworth throws a snake alien, attacks the dude, and he gets bit. And so like they're both, give me the cure, give me the cure. He has a girlfriend. Girlfriend has a necklace with the cure in it. And she was like, you know what? Chris Hemsworth was like, no, give it to me. I'll do anything for you. And she was like, oh, okay. And so basically, fast forward, she wants the D. She wants the Chris Hemsworth D, and she gets the D from Chris Hemsworth because we now fast forward into him waking up in the bed. Alien babe with her octopus arms comes up off of his chest, and he wakes up to go on his way for the day. So there you go. Chris Hemsworth is a Playboy Men in Black character. Then I think we go over to, I'm all over the place. I just saw this, like about an hour ago before I started doing this. and it's 2 a.m, y'all. We now go to present day Molly's character, played by Tessa Thompson. She's like a super nerd. She's been consumed by that night years ago when her parents got mind wiped, and she saw this little alien. She's all about aliens, and she's tracking. Actually, before that, she wants to join the FBI as a profession, but they won't let her into this. She knows that there's like who are the super secret, entities within there. I want to be a part of it. FBI's like, nah, son, that's not happening with us. She goes to CIA. CIA is like, nah, son, that's not happening with us. And we then see her at like a call center where she's still doing her thing, and she's tracking a spaceship or something going on in the universe. So she's very smart, and she wants to be a part of this thing, and she's doing it on her own, which is awesome. It's a good thing to see that a woman can do anything she puts her heart out to, and she's trying to make that happen. So where do we go from there? So you know what? I'm just gonna retell what I remember. She figures things out. She's tracking this alien, so she goes to see that it's coming and arriving in Brooklyn, New York, and she makes her way there in a cab. She sees that there's birds or something going through this gate. They're just kind of disappearing. So she kind of puts her hand in there. Oh, it's like a camouflage. And so she goes through it and sees the men in black, interacting with this alien that came to Earth again, the one that she was tracking. And so she then decides to follow them to where the MIB lair is. And has the whole black and white tuxedo style suit costume underneath her regular dress. So she takes that stuff off so she can now infiltrate into the Men in Black headquarters. She's in there, but they've figured her out. They know that she's broken into this place, and so she essentially pleads her case to join the Men in Black team. And she interacts with the amazing Emma Thompson, who I love, and a great interaction between Emma and Tessa. Love that sequence right there. And just, she wants to be a part of it. She found the Men in Black. She figured it out, and they decided to give her a chance. And so fulfilling her lifelong dream of becoming a part of this organization. Emma essentially tells her that there's this big problem out in London, and she's going to send her there on a trial. And if she makes it through that, then maybe she can officially become a part of the Men in Black. So we get a cool little sequence of her getting her suit, her real suit, and all her little gadgets that the Men in Black have, which is a really cool sequence. I love that. Fast forward to her taking this super fast subway space vehicle from New York to London, to where she arrives in London, and she meets Liam Neeson's character. He kind of oversees this hub for all the Men in Black characters, as well as the aliens that inhabit our Earth. And she gets put onto a mission. Well, actually, she then meets Chris Hemsworth's character, who has been put in charge by Liam Neeson's character to protect a alien royalty that is on the planet from bad guys that are wanting to come after him. So he's put in charge with that. Tessa proves to Chris Hemsworth that she's the best person to help him with that by saying she's an expert in that species. So she can then tag along and be a part of what's going on, because she finds out that he helped change the world years ago, which was going back to that Paris incident, because that's kind of foretold through all of these different interactions. So we bring the two main characters together. We have Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. They're protecting this Bouchard character at this London club. They're having a good time there. During all that, and actually prior to this, we get introduced to the threat of the whole film. There's these two twin alien characters that are going after somebody, and apparently we then find out when we have that alien royalty that they're trying to kill this alien royalty, that they're trying to seek them out. There's a scene in Marrakesh where they kind of came to fruition, took over this other guy. And actually I want to kind of real cut in that the two people playing the alien twins are lay twins. I'm a big dance head. My daughter's a dancer, as y'all know. I really love these guys, lay twins. They've are some of the best dancers in the world right now. They've won a lot of dancing competitions, and they make their debut in the Men in Black International film as actors by playing the alien twins. So it was really cool to see them. And then, of course, now, like I said, we were at the London nightclub. Emma and, not Emma, but Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth are protecting this alien character. And then the Lay twins come in there, alien twins, and we get a cool sequence where they get to do a little dance because they see what's going on. They're just trying to kind of keep cover while they try to figure out their best way to go after the big alien character that Chris and Tessa are protecting. They end up shooting like this kind of like this vice that goes right into the big alien and kind of incapacitates him a little, and which makes them have to push the big alien character out of there and just to, you know, get him home because he appears, you know, drunk or whatever. So that gets them outside of the club, and we then have the Lay twins, alien twins, blowing up the vehicle that the other alien is in. So he's kind of handicapped, and then we have our Men in Black characters, excuse me guys, Chris and Tessa now trying to stop the alien characters, bad alien characters from killing our royalty alien. Cool little sequence there where Chris and Tessa take apart the vehicle a little bit to show you some cool little weaponry that they have to combat aliens, and they go blasting back and forth. During that whole scuttle, Tessa goes up to the alien that they were protecting, the royalty alien, and finds out that there's something going on within the Men in Black. And the royal alien trusts Tessa, so he gives Tessa this special little device. We don't know what it is yet, but she trusts him, and he trusts her, and that's what happens. But we know from the alien that there's something going on. He doesn't exactly trust Chris Hemsworth's character, and what's crazy with that is they have past history, so that's kind of weird. Boom, boom, boom. So they don't exactly kill the Lay twins. They kind of vanish and go off somewhere. The rest of the MIB force comes in and are like, what the hell? All the royal alien you're supposed to protect died on you guys. All this commotion is happening. Back to headquarters. Y'all about to be fired. Y'all about to be mind wiped because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. But we get back to MIB headquarters. Liam's getting ready to let them know to go ahead, give the order, mind wipe them. But Tessa and Chris successfully tell them, no, we're the only ones that can really help you. Don't do it to us. And they don't get mind wiped. But they are on the case to go and figure out what's going on and stopping this threat. So the next thing happens is they go out to Marrakesh. Chris and Tessa get like this little alien vehicle to get there. There's a whole battle there. So basically the weapon that the thing that Tessa was given from a royal alien is like the best weapon in the universe. It can like create. They were in the middle of a desert, and it essentially, when they fired it off, just one shot essentially created the Grand Canyon in the desert. It's because it's that damn strong. So fast forward to, man, because actually at this point of the film, I gotta let y'all know I got real tired. Me and the NRW squad saw this. We caught the 10:40 showing, and we didn't get out of there until like midnight, past midnight. And I was getting tired, y'all. It's been a long day. You know, as you can tell from already kind of the breakdown, it's, you know, you got your threat, you got your bad guys, and there's a hidden story there. They come together, but what you probably really want to know is it worth seeing? Is this worth seeing? I'll start with the low points first. Actually, no, I'll tell you how should I do it? You know what? I'm gonna go with good points, and then I'm gonna tell you. Go from there. What I really liked about this film was the chemistry between Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson. I love them initially from seeing the two of them together in Thor Ragnarok. Most people know Chris Hemsworth because he became a star through being Thor in the Marvel Universe. Tessa Thompson's character was a Valkyrie in Thor Ragnarok, and they had a lot of great chemistry. So when this whole film was announced, I was like, okay, Men in Black International. Chris Hemsworth, Tessa Thompson reuniting since Thor Ragnarok. I'm in with that. I like them, and you could see from the trailer that they had chemistry. So in the film, you get that as well. So that's a high point for me. Lay twins that I talked about earlier, the alien twins. Love them as dancers, and we got to see a little bit of that. I'm just curious about their acting. They've got a good look to them. They really didn't have to act too much. They just had a look, we're gonna do something. They look hard. They can play hard. That was cool there. I really enjoyed Emma Thompson. She didn't get to do much in the film, but her interaction with Tessa was amazing. I wish we could have got more of that. That was pretty cool. There's this little alien character that becomes kind of Tessa's confidant along with Cress along this journey that they take in the film. It's kind of like this little alien character by the name of Pawnee. We meet Pawnee in Marrakesh in the film, and he's kind of like smaller, about the size of an egg, and wonderfully played voice-wise by Kumail Nanjiani. I'm sorry, Kumail, if I'm messing up your name, but love that little character, Pawnee, that becomes a part of the trio that they have. And so Pawnee is awesome. Emma Thompson is awesome. The chemistry between Tessa and Chris Hemsworth is awesome. I thought there was a lot of good elements. The visuals were cool, but to go with the low point on this film, it was the script. I thought it had a good intent. It started off good, but then 25 that opening 25% of the film was good, but then the other 75 it just kind of dragged, y'all. And then, again, like I said, we saw this kind of late, so maybe that is it. We had a long day, but I've done the same with other films and kind of got reinvigorated and re-energized by the film, giving me that energy. This film kind of just, the moments aren't really there throughout. There's some good moments, but I thought the story was lacking. I thought it could have been a lot better. I think you had a lot of good stuff there, and they just, you introduce this great character in Molly, Tessa Thompson. She's really well done, but then once she's in the MIB, it's kind of, okay, we've brought her into the group. That's it. We're done. They should have given her more purpose. Why, she saw this when she was little, but just giving her some more to her. She was kind of one-dimensional in a way, which is sad. And then we had Chris Hemsworth character. Okay, he's this wild playboy style guy. There's some charm to him, but he's kind of, the charm also is equal there with some arrogance. So it's like, okay, you kind of a dick, dude. So yeah, they could have done more and and fix that up. So there's some good moments, and when I was talking with the squad afterwards, it had some good moments, but so as we do with these films, I'm just gonna leave it there, man, and basically just tell you with the thumbs up, thumbs down to the side. With our trailer reacts, we always give you a thumbs up if we definitely think you should check it out, if we're going to check it out. Thumbs down if it's a no, if you should pass it. And to the side if it's a maybe. I'm going to have to say, we're going to do, since it's just me right now. It's, as far as theaters, it's a thumbs down. I'd pass it. Don't go see it in theaters. What did we pay for the ticket? I think we paid, it was $18 for a ticket at the Alamo. Luckily enough, I had from Funko, they partnered with Walmart to give the special Funko Men in Black Pops. You get $8 off your ticket, so I had a discounted ticket to see it. But even with a discounted ticket, I'm still like, man, I would have rather stayed home and watched Stranger Things Season 3 on Netflix than this, because this was kind of whack. So theaters, nah, I'd pass. Rental, Redbox, where you're paying like $1.50 to rent it, or if it's streaming on Netflix, that's where I check it out. It's more of a I hate to say it, it's more of a direct to DVD type release, where you kind of you can do other things and while you're watching it, because it's one of those films that you just have it on while you're doing other stuff. It's okay in that respect, but it was disappointing. I wish it had a better script. with them wanting to relaunch the Men in Black brand, you have some good stuff there. I hope they do another one, but they get a better script writer for the second one, because this one was just, yeah, it had its moments, but it wasn't all the way there. So that's it. I'm starting to get really tired. I don't know if y'all are seeing that on the screen right now. Your boy is getting tired. But Men in Black International was a pass, y'all. Pass it. Don't go see it in theaters, but maybe check it out on Redbox, Netflix, Hulu, wherever it comes out once it's streaming on digital copy. And yeah, I wouldn't even buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray DVD, because again, you're spending quite a bit. Just, you know, I don't see the replay value in this film. I don't even know if I'd see it again, but well, unless it's on TV. If it's something that it's on, you know, I'll throw it on a little bit. But yep, that's my review, y'all. I'm Patrick. It's the NRW. I'm gonna go to sleep, but I hope you don't sleep on us by liking the channel, by sharing our videos and subscribing on all of our socials, that you'll follow us on Twitter and Instagram and all that. Yo, that's it. That's me. That's Patrick. It's the NRW, and that is my review, the new review for Men in Black International.
Here come the MIBs. Dressed in black.